The energy business is at a crossroads. With a limited supply of fossil fuels and an increasing need for more climate and preservation efforts, the quest for the next upcoming big thing in energy is on. But there are certain challenges in the way to make that actually happen. So, what are these challenges? And what views does Elon Musk have on them? Is green hydrogen the future of the automobile industry? Let's find out. Hydrogen is one of the most abundant elements present in the whole universe. It's not visible or touchable, but it's present in all you see and touch, and its ability to serve as an essential component of the energy transition is causing quite a stir in the energy business and globally. Hydrogen is also considered the new game changer in today's electric vehicle market. Hydrogen is anticipated to be a carbon-free source of energy with storage for decades. However, the primary procedures of energy production currently rely considerably on coal and natural gas, making hydrogen a source of pollution and underlying the need for more clean hydrogen. Hydrogen's capacity as a major fuel source is also limited by cost efficiency and other concerns. Presently, hydrogen is employed for a few particular uses, such as the production of ammonia for fertilizers. However, governments and energy businesses all around the world are rallying behind hydrogen, paving the way for it to become more popular. There are some states in different countries, such as Texas in the US, who are currently working in a good state to make hydrogen a primary source of energy. As the state is being equipped with modern technology, top quality research institutions, and an abundance of renewable energy, there's a good chance that the state can start working towards hydrogen production as well. What hydrogen actually is, and what is the significance of it? Hydrogen is the very first chemical of the periodic table, and it's also one of the most plentiful elements in the universe, contributing about 75% of it. It's also considered to be a more environmentally friendly replacement to methane, which is generally known as natural gas. When we talk about Earth, nearly everything on the planet, from people to plants, water, and animals, all carry loads of hydrogen atoms. While it's found in practically all molecules in living beings, it is extremely rare as a gas, with less than 1 part per million by volume on planet Earth. Hydrogen can be created using a range of resources, including natural gas, nuclear power, biogas, and sources of renewable energy such as sun and wind. The difficulty comes in collecting hydrogen as a form of energy on a huge scale to power our homes and industries. Why is hydrogen considered to be the future source of clean energy? Now, when does a source or a substance become a source of energy? A substance known as fuel is a component that can be burnt to produce usable energy. When a fuel is burned, the chemical connections between the atoms in the substance itself break down, and the components mix chemically with oxygen, which is usually the air we breathe in. For a long time, people have utilized gas to heat their homes and workplaces, as well as running power plants. In the United Kingdom, gas powers 85% of homes and 40% of the country's electricity. In the United States, natural gas powers 47% of homes and electricity powers 36%. Methane is typically thought to be the primary component of natural gas, which is obtained from oil and gas reservoirs. Up until now, everyone has been using natural gases because it's a widely available resource. Why? Because it's cheap. And it's a cleaner option than coal, which is not the best choice for a fossil fuel as its chemical reactions affect the environment negatively. However, we have historically relied on it for heating and electrical generation. Natural gas is a substance that generates thermal energy when it's burned. However, it releases carbon dioxide as a waste product that, when released into the atmosphere, contributes to climate change. So, what makes hydrogen different? The combustion of hydrogen produces no carbon dioxide. It produces water instead when it reacts with oxygen. This makes hydrogen stand out a lot more when it comes to having a clean environment approach. Can hydrogen be used in vehicles and automobiles? Well, hydrogen can be used as a vital component in vehicles and automobiles. These vehicles are known as fuel cell electric vehicles, or FCEVs. Just like all other electric vehicles, fuel cell electric vehicles, or hydrogen cars, also utilize energy to start up an electric motor. However, instead of relying solely on a battery, FCEVs generate electricity using a hydrogen-powered fuel cell. The automobile designer specifies the electrical capability of the vehicle during the vehicle design process by determining the dimensions of the electric engine that get energy from the correctly equipped fuel cell and battery combo. Since automobile manufacturers could design an FCEV with plug-in charging capacity, most FCEVs today employ the battery for regaining halting energy, giving extra power during tiny speed events, and smoothing out the power delivered by the fuel cell with the ability to rest or turn off the fuel cell when there's not much need for power. The dimensions of the hydrogen fuel tank determines the quantity of energy contained inside. In contrast to that, with an all-electric vehicle, the amount of power and energy supplied is proportional to the diameter of the battery. What do different automotive company owners, like Elon Musk, think about hydrogen cars? Well, different automotive company owners have different views on utilizing hydrogen in their automobiles. Some are in favor of its usage, and some are not. Tesla's co-founder, Elon Musk, is not on the side of using hydrogen in cars. Instead, he has called hydrogen fuel cells stupid and foolish. And that's not the sole criticism he's directed toward the technology. In the same regard, Musk received a huge amount of support when the chief engineer of Mirai and CEO of Gree, Yoshikazu Tanaka, told sources that Elon is right. He said that it's better to power electric vehicles directly by plugging them in. However, it is worth noting that the Toyota official went on to say that hydrogen is an acceptable substitute for petrol. On the contrary, there are other company owners who have different views than Musk's on hydrogen's utilization in cars, such as Toyota, Honda, and others. The automotive sector as a whole is yet to embrace Musk's battery or bust strategy for the future. According to a 2017 KPMG survey of 1,000 senior auto executives, hydrogen fuel cells have a stronger long-term future than electric cars. 78% of these executives also believe that hydrogen FCEVs are expected to be the real turning point and mention the quick refueling time as the major advantage of hydrogen cars. 62% of these company owners said that infrastructural difficulties will be the final straw of the battery-powered electric vehicle market. Toyota has just announced a collaboration with Isuzu along with additional partners to build light-duty fuel cell trucks, with plans to launch them in Japan next year. Other companies like Renault and Hyundai are also testing hybrid electric hydrogen vehicles. Are there any limitations in deploying hydrogen into practical use? Well, as with every positive aspect of anything, there comes certain cons to it too. And talking about hydrogen, it comes with a high flammability rate. There are other aspects of it as well that are keeping hydrogen on the back burner for now, and those are high production costs, a scarcity of refueling facilities, and the high price of green hydrogen. Electrolysis, which is the process of splitting water into hydrogen and oxygen using electricity, is the cheapest technique to make hydrogen. However, it consumes a lot of energy, and its effectiveness is far from perfect. Additionally, by the time hydrogen is transported to a fueling station, more loss happens on the way. And even if you could prevent the shipping stage, the cost of storage is still high, which means that when you get on the road, you utilize only 38% of the power that's being made from the conversion of hydrogen into energy. These issues are being looked at, and there's hope that one day these limitations will be long gone. What are the advantages of adopting hydrogen vehicles? Well, the list goes on when we talk about the benefits of hydrogen vehicles. The first and foremost is that hydrogen is a clean source of energy, which means that it does not do as much harm to the environment as other combustion engines. Conventional hydrocarbons have serious environmental consequences, such as air pollution, water pollution, plastic pollution, and leaks of oil. The use of fossil fuels, particularly carbon dioxide, is good for generating electricity and power vehicles, but have profound implications for the environment and ecosystems. So in comparison to that, alternative energy sources such as hydrogen are increasingly gaining appeal and acceptability for their ability to minimize the pollutants in the environment. Since the early 2000s, hydrogen-powered cars have been in various manufacturing and development stages due to government policies fostering the progress of the fuel cell sector through considerable expenditure on this fundamental technology. Industry participants have made tremendous progress in setting up major support strategies in fuel cell plants, with practically all sorts of current automobiles already having fuel cell products or being models. Because of the ease of use and versatility of hydrogen cars in the current landscape, there is a wide array of possible uses. With that note, we're going to wind up today's video. What are your thoughts on the rise of hydrogen cars? Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you're new to this channel and enjoyed watching this video, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our future uploads. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.